Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at the Waldhoff Atlas GMT. I've been after this watch for quite a while actually, a good few months. Reason being is the first watch that I reviewed from Waldhoff was the Seawolf. That was a stunning watch. I really liked that watch. It's actually been on my elite list ever since I reviewed it, so quite a while. That's why I was keen to take a look at the Atlas GMT. I'm not that keen on the other watches that Waldhoff do. You know, like the tourbillons and all the other stuff. I like their 3, maybe 4-handers. Like sports, dive, that kind of thing. So, as you can see, I did get this in eventually. So, is it any good? Right guys, first thing I'll do, I'll show you the packaging. I mean, it's not over the top or anything, but it's nice. I can't complain really. Just box in a box, cardboard sleeve, cushion, NATO strap, warranty card, you know, the usual. Cleaning cloth. It's all good. Don't have any issues with it. I mean, basically just like with any other box, it just ends up in a drawer. But I don't review packaging, I review watches. Christ, I'm a bit far away. Let's zoom in a bit. Hang on one sec, put my glove on. Right, here we have it then. The Waldhoff Atlas GMT / diver. It is a diver because it does have 300 metres of water resistance. And before I get into it, I will say, much like the other one, the Seawolf, it's built like a tank. Really good build quality, solid. Right, I'll go through the specs and whatnot and give you my thoughts at the end. Just like any other watch, it's not perfect. But hey, it's not that far off actually. Right, price of these. They start from, sorry, I'll need to do it in Great British pounds because I don't have the dollar price or the euro price, so you just need to work it out for yourself. Right, they start from 370 Great British pounds, and the only way to get, you know, if you want the bracelet, it'll cost you an extra 70, so £440 with the bracelet. You get the strap as well, as I just showed you in the packaging there. I'll never use that, I'll keep it on the bracelet. Bracelet's always my first choice. Right, let me make a wee bit of room here. Right, specifications. Right, the dimensions, case diameter is, these are my own measurements by the way. Case diameter 40.8mm. Has a total thickness of 13.4mm, remember the water resistance. Lug to lug 45.8mm, and it has a 20mm lug width. The total weight, even though I said that it's like built like a tank, it's not overly heavy. This watch, sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist, weighs in at 163 grams. You know you're wearing it, but I mean it's no super heavy or anything. I don't have any issues with it. The movement inside it, is the, oh shit, the Seiko NH34 GMT. 21,600 vibrations an hour, hackable, self-winding, 41 hour power reserve. To be honest, I mean, the price, and no, I'll get into that later. I'll keep going through the specs. Right, the case. It's a octagonal case, i.e. 8-sided, as you can see. It's very nice. It's fully brushed 316L stainless steel. The brushing, vertical brushing there, as you can see on the sides. No polishing, but see the tolerances. Like, the first thing I do when I get a watch in, right, I take it out of the box. First thing I do is I check for alignment. Because if the alignment's out, I'm like, fuck's sake, no interested. However, the alignment on this is perfect. The second thing I do is I check to see if there's any movement with the bracelet or anything like that. Both sides, obviously. And these are solid. The tolerances are brilliant. As you can see right at the case. As I say, brushing everywhere. It's a tool watch after all, with a GMT function. It's very nice. So it is very, very nice. Quite a short, but what did I say the lug to lug was? 45.8, call it 46. And for near as damn it, a 41mm watch. You know what I mean? It's good. Nice and compact. It's very nice. Right, case. I've done the case. Shut up. Done the movement. Done the. Right. The strap. Well. Oh, sod that. I'm not doing the strap because I'm not even fitting it. I'll just talk to you about the bracelet because I mean, £70 for the bracelet, I think it's worth it. So I would recommend that you buy it on bracelet. You're going to get the other strap anyway if you want it. I mean, personally speaking, nah, no thank you. Right, solid links throughout. It's very, very nice. Female end links. Fully brushed, as is the watch head itself. Mill clasp. I think that's that's a pressed upper. You got, oh, that's polished. That wee button for releasing it. Biggest disappointment, as you can probably tell, 2 levels of micro adjust. That's not enough. Not enough, because there's no half links on this. I mean, I did get a perfect fit. It was slightly tight when I first sized it up, but then... No, was it tight? No, it couldn't have been. It was slightly loose, and I put it in that one level on the micro adjust. So, I mean, at this price point, I would expect on the fly adjustment a higher quality clasp, because it is at top of the friggin' price point for a Seiko powered GMT. So I would expect a better clasp than this. I mean, it's not a bad clasp. It's solid and everything. But that micro adjust, that's disappointing. Because there will be people out there who buy this and they won't get a perfect fit. Even if they just put another couple of holes in there, that would have been enough. You know, a minimum of 4, I would say. That would give you a perfect fit. But as I said, with the price point on the fly adjustment, I mean, it's the norm these days. I mean, even San Martin can do it, and their watches cost half of this. So if San Martin can do it, I'm pretty sure Waldhoff can do it. Other than that, bracelet, I've no complaints. And it is actually comfortable on wrist. Right, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the bracelet's pin and collar, by the way. I've done that many now. It doesn't really bother me. It takes me 5 minutes. But some people find it a pain in the arse. Screws would have been better. But you size it up once and that's it. It's done. So I'm not going to deduct at any points for pin and collar, because it's just the clasp that I think, as I say, it's no bad, but I think it should be better, especially at this price point. Right, the bezel, 60 click bi-directional, and it's lovely. As I say, lines up perfect, really nice action. It's quite, well, I'm sure you could hear that. It's quite muted though. It feels expensive is what I'm trying to say. Very nice. Right, it's fully, it's all the marker, the Arabics and whatnot is lumed. That insert is sapphire, by the way. Talking to sapphire, obviously sapphire glass on the front. And it is flat, although there is a slight beveled edge around the edge there. It is very nice, and all the, even the sapphire inserts, every one of them, every colourway, I'll get into that later, every colourway is two-tone. And on this white version, they call it, what is it, Arctic white, fine, fair enough, and it is white, it's not silver or off-white, it's pure white, which I like to see. On this one, it might come across as black, but it's not. It's blue. It's a dark blue and white. Well, just kind of silverish. No, let me have a look. No, that's white. So, aye, no complaints on that. Plenty of AR coating, by the way. Not had any issues with legibility, and as you can see on the dial, it's done correctly. Now, me being the white dial slut that I am, I don't like all white dials. Some of them, they're just crap. This one is done very well. It's textured. Now, I might find it a bit difficult to show you that on camera. But trust me, it is, even if it doesn't show on well, you can see it there. But I'll put a picture up to show you that, and aye, there, you can see it there. But not only that, they've made it very legible using black surrounds, which every company should do. If they do a white dial, don't just copy and paste like silver hands and silver surrounds for the different colourway. You've got to make it black or dark, like gunmetal, dark gunmetal or something. So the indices and the hands actually stand out and make it readable. Not every single white dial is like that. Right, what was I saying? Aye. Diamond cut hands as well. They're like a fence post style, very nice. A frame date at 3, as you can see there, and it is sunken into the dial. It's no sticking out like a fucking wart. It's very nice. Oh shit. Applied logo at the 12. Printed text underneath that, Waldhoff. Printed, well, almost embossed. No, it's printed. It's printed very well, nice and clear. GMT, automatic, 300 meters, blah, blah, blah. Applied indices, as I mentioned. Good lume on this as well, by the way. Red GMT hand that matches the text there, GMT. I think the lettering of GMT is a bit big. Personally, I wouldn't even bother with GMT. I know it's a fucking GMT. It's got a GMT hand, and I bought it. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't actually buy this watch. Where was I? Oh, lume. Swiss Super Luminova BGW9. And it is very good. Nice and strong, and sometimes you get lume on a watch and the hands won't be as strong, or they'll be stronger than the indices, or the bezel will fade. Basically, the bezel, the indices and the hands, everything matches, and they all last as long as each other. It is very good, I've got to say. The lume is very good. 300 meters, as I mentioned, the water resistance. The case back is solid, as you'd expect, much like the rest of the watch. There is some sort of artwork on there. I've still got the sticker on it. Basic specs around the edge, you know. Stainless steel, sapphire, water resistance, blah blah blah. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't know what I was looking for there. Aye, very nice. Nice and solid, good quality. That's what you want in a tool watch. What's next? The crown. 7.5mm I measured it. It's screwed down obviously, and it's signed. Just show you quickly. It is very nice, with a logo there in the middle. Obviously it's upside down. Quite slab-sided, but because it's so compact, it doesn't. Because of this bracelet and the way it wears on wrist, the watch doesn't wear top heavy or anything. It wears really nice. Right, colorways. There's 3 colorways. I'll put pictures up. You have this one, the Arctic White, available with the bracelet, or the other strap. The straps are very nice, by the way, and they are kind of colour coordinated to the watch itself. They don't have the same straps across the board. You also have the North Sea Blue, what they call it. Same again with the strap and the bracelet. And the last one is the Vanuatu Green, with a kind of funky strap, and obviously the bracelet as well. The bracelet, the cost, as I mentioned earlier, is £70. Worth it. Where to buy? You can buy these brand now. It's not pre-order or Kickstarter or any shite like that. You just go to their website, pay the money, and within, how long did it take? 4 days, I think, to come here in the UK. That's fine by me. The warranty wise, I think it's 2 years. I'm pretty sure it's 2 years. I couldn't find nothing on their website, but I must have done my research, because the last watch I reviewed from them, the Seawolf, that was 2 years, so I'm pretty sure it will be. Aye. So, that's it. I'll give you a wrist shot on my skinny wrist. I'll give you a wrist check first, actually. I'm wearing that from Wicked Watch Company. But it's got my own strap on it, by the way. See what I mean about white dials? Dark surrounds? See? Good job. Right, let me take that off. There you have it. See? I mean, I've got quite a slim wrist. 6 3/4 inches. And it fits my wrist perfect. Nice, compact, lug to lug. Doesn't look out of place. Sits on my wrist, no bulging case back or anything stupid like that. It's a very nice watch. My only issue is the clasp. I think it should be better for the price. Over, what was it, £440 on the bracelet. Or £370 on like the NATO strap type thing. It is up there for a NH34 powered watch, but the build quality, I mean, it's flawless. Built like a tank, much like the Seawolf, as I said. And I do highly recommend it. And to be honest with you, with the watches that I've seen that have the NH34, with the exception of the San Martin SN, what was the fucking number it again? 0129, I think it was. You know, the desert white dial. I mean, that was, ballpark, I think it's about 250 quid, £240, somewhere in that region. I mean, with the exception of that, the other micro brands that I've looked at with an NH34 movement, they don't come close to this from Waldhoff. You could just tell, you know, the quality when you take it out the packaging and put it on wrist. It's just solid. It's a really nice watch. So, because of the clasp, see, if the clasp was fixed, I'd give this a platinum award. But because of the clasp, I'm going to give it a gold award. However, because it's still one of the best NH34 GMTs that I've seen, it's gone on my elite list. So I'm kind of excusing the clasp, so you get my drift. Aye, really like it. If you don't mind the price, I would highly recommend that you buy it because it is lovely. And it is a step above everything else, apart from San Martin. Sounds like a San Martin advert, this, doesn't it? Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Excuse me. Please like, share, subscribe. Really does help the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.